My name is Gabe Stern. I live in Reno and I cover Nevada for the Associated Press. In Nevada, there will be two nominating contests over the course of 3 days in early February to choose the Republican nominee, but only one really counts toward delegates, and one is more symbolic. So these two contests will look nothing alike. In the state-run primary, there's some of the most expansive voting options in the nation. There is early voting in person. There's early voting by mail. There's a universal mail ballot system where a mail ballot is sent to every registered voter unless they opt out. For the caucus, it's much more you have to make a plan to show up. It will be from 5 to 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 8th, so all voters have to make a plan to show up in that time span. There are specific caucus precincts where you have to know which one you're going to, and there are things like voter ID upon arrival and paper ballots that aren't seen in the state-run primary.
So the head of the Republican Party in the state of Nevada said we don't want to use the primary. We would prefer to have our caucus. And according to law and case law, they can do that. So what this means is we will technically have a primary for the Democrats, the primary for the Republicans, and then a caucus for the Republicans. But the winner of the caucus will be the person that gets the delegates to go to the Republican National Convention.
The Nevada GOP has very strong ties to the Trump campaign. Actually, 3 of its leaders that are organizing this caucus are indicted on felony charges for being so-called fake electors, where they submitted false documents to Washington, D.C., saying that Trump won Nevada in 2020, which is false. Biden did.
Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You have a right.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
You have a right to a jury trial within 60 days. Do you waive?
But what this whole dual election system has done is basically diminished its power as that third nominating state. There's only one serious candidate in the caucus which is tied to the delegates, and it's Trump. So Nikki Haley has essentially skipped Nevada and is heading to her home state of South Carolina to campaign. That might have been different if they were both going for the delegates, but they're not.